How are you? I'm trying to do the live on Instagram at the same time, and other hopefully it is now on. Okay, I'm there. I'm there. That was fairly clunkless. Is that even a word? How are you guys doing, guys, girls, whatever? I can't get comfortable tonight in my chair, and I'm not quite sure what it is. I've got the screen on, it's not the mirrored version, and because I teach movement online, which I always have mirrored, I then can't cope when it's the right way round. I'm just like, so well, there we are. There we are. So I was thinking, what do I want to talk about? Well, I did a post today on some amazing women in my life. So I noticed I was having these conversations. I'm leaning like the Tower of Pisa. Now I'm twisting. I can't get comfortable. I noticed I was having these conversations with a few wonderful, wonderful women. And there are loads of amazing women in my world. Oh my goodness. It would be like an Oscar speech if I, if I was, but I was having a few conversations. And in each case, the women in question who are utterly amazing, all successful, all transformative, all up leveling in their worlds, and all hitting issues of they weren't enough. And I got so angry, not with them, but with that whole game of not being enough, not being enough, that constant. I thought, where is that constant? So I thought I'd write a post on it. And I wanted to shout out to them, not to sort of make them uncomfortable, but because actually they've all impacted my life in a really positive way, all of them, and have made a massive difference to my life. And I wanted to say it. I was thinking, I thought, gosh, it's so, I don't know, can't find the words. So give me a moment here. Disappointing that no matter how successful we are as women, we still hit that ceiling of we are not enough. You know, one amazing lady has doubled her profits, has got me doing these live videos. I wouldn't be doing these live videos, and I know some of you may be like, well, God, I wish you'd never met her. So you guys can just switch off now. And another has helped me with my relationship with money, and where I have always been in fear, absolute fear that's locked down my ability to receive and create and manifest. And I've been working on that since I've been in her world, and I've really noticed a difference. Another amazing is a very dear friend of mine of 40 plus years, who has really been challenged on level, and she's incredible. Oh my goodness, what light she shares on the planet. And I just thought, this is wrong. This is wrong. I'm going to write a post on it. And it wasn't just about them, it was about every woman out there who ever feels that sense of not being enough, no matter what she does, no matter how much money she's making, no matter what she's doing in the world. And I don't know, it riles me and it fuels me at the same time, because that is absolutely my work right there. Because I was thinking as I was having these conversations, I thought, could I be a professional cheerleader? Like not not for the Dallas Cowboys and that kind of thing, but person cheerleader. Because I absolutely love seeing people's light and telling them what they're worth. And this is actually what I do in my clairvoyant work. It's exactly what I do. Sit down in front of someone, close my eyes, look at their energy field, tune into who they are as a spirit, and then I start communicating. And I always see the purity of their soul, the light, and who they're meant to be. And I also look at what is in the way of them doing and being that. It's really simple. And I've been thinking about my work a lot recently and how to kind of showcase it more in the world, because when you use the word psychic, people have a very preconceived idea about what that is. So firstly, we all have psychic abilities. We are all psychic. We are all born psychic. I can recount at least 2 stories of people coming to me and telling me their children had started talking about things that were not physically around. One child under the age of 4 used to look out of her bedroom window and she would see people standing by a lamppost who weren't there. And her parents figured out it was from wartime, as she described them. Another one started to talk about his time before he was born. So kids are very psychic. And what happens as adults is, where we've had that ability shut down for whatever reason, and that's a whole other conversation, we then tell them that that's not possible, it's not there, they're not seeing it. And then their psychic abilities get shut down. But we are all psychic. We all have that ability. And so this idea out there that psychics are just this particular group of gifted people who, I always think of the, headscarf wearing crystal ball, even using tarot cards and things like that. It's not even that. It's just the ability to use your clairvoyance, the third eye, to be able to look beyond what is there physically and interpret. And that's what I do in a psychic reading. So I do avoid using the word psychic because people have particular ideas. And no, I don't talk to dead people. Let's just get that off the table there. That is not my gig. I'm interested in the spirits living. I'm interested in the ones living in their bodies. I'm not interested in people who've passed over. I want to help the people who are alive, because they're the ones bringing the light through to live the best life they can on the planet and showcase their skills, abilities, and light out there. The ones who've moved over, they're on another trajectory. Let's let them carry on that. So that's what I do in a clairvoyant coaching session, power hour, is I look at you, I tell you what I see in who you are and what I see affecting you being all you can be. And then we talk, we can often get into a discussion. We talk about strategies. We sometimes do healing work. So sometimes I will do some energy clearing in your energy field, which will take out some of the heaviness that you're experiencing in the body. And sometimes that can lift the veil off and allow you to make clear decisions. Sometimes we talk about putting a plan in place. Always I give homework, because the healing never stops when the session stops. It's usually the beginning, and then it's what you do with that information. It's what you do moving on from there that makes the difference in your world. So it's always building. Sometimes we talk about finding the quiet, grounding yourself, setting your space, your energy field, being in the center of your head, being centered in yourself. And all of that is going to make each day you have go easier and better. Even if you're dealing with drama or trauma drama, karma drama. If you are centered in yourself, if you have taken the time to set up your space, if you are regularly clearing your space, you are going to have a better experience of being alive. If you've done that, you're going to feel clearer in yourself. You're going to be able to handle these situations. And so I kind of like to see my work as spiritual exercise. But can you imagine if I called it? But essentially, that's what it is. We do, it's maintenance work. And then, well, I should say, it's intense work. And then you go away and do the maintenance work. It starts in our session. And so people come and work with me once in a blue moon, once every month, once every 6 months. It's always, I like to create my sessions bespoke to the person, because everybody has a different way of working. Everybody has a different time period of processing. Some people might be ready for 1 session a week and they can process at that pace. Other people once a month, once every 6 months. It is completely bespoke to the individual. And we only can work that out once we start working together. And we get the sense of, okay, this is how this is going to go. So so that's where the one-off sessions come in handy. And then I've got a 6-session, 6-week Clairvoyant Healing Package called Supercharge Your Life, which is where we work on the 6 magic modules: movement, mindset, meditation and energy work, how your mood affects things, meals and me time. And we look at all those areas. This is where I use my clairvoyance. We clarify any blocks, we clear the way, and then we create a plan for sustainable change. At the end of the 6 weeks, you feel rejuvenated, energized in yourself, raring to go, and with a blueprint in place to refer back to if you need to. Equally, we can take that Supercharge Your Life 6-week package and make it bespoke to you. So there might be one area that you just want to work on, and we need to do some intense work on that. So DM me the word super if you're interested in looking into that further. DM me the word psyche if you want to book any one-off coaching sessions. There is one more day left of my January super special, £99 Clairvoyant Coaching Power Hour. And then in February, we go back to 195. Sessions are a little bit longer, and you also get a recording of your session. So, yeah, DM me the word psychic. And I'm going to leave it there. Have a great afternoon, evening, morning, wherever you are in the world. Bye.